LTTV, Blunt Talk with LT, back at it with another video. All right, let's get into this one. We have a compilation reaction to get into. Let's break this one down. Pause.
What's the most humbling experience you've ever had?
Without a question, that would be waking up in the hospital after being married 28 years and your wife's gone. She run off with another man. I was in there for back surgery, but I didn't know she was already seeing someone else. And it was a shock. It was something I wasn't aware of. I even had an imagination that would happen after being married 28 years. That wasn't the bad part. It's just being blindsided and not realizing the groundwork that was being taken place. She was getting a post office box and selling my house. And I went from having a house on the golf course, a house at the beach at Gulf Shores, to no house at all. And basically the Alabama lawyer put me on the street without just anything that I worked all my life for. And now I'm 68. You know, I wish I'd made better plans. It reminds me of somebody told me one time, save money so money can save you. I didn't make any preparations at all for that. If anybody's watching this, they can learn from my mistake. I hope they do.
Mama, shorty got me all. God damn.
All right.
I didn't make any preparations at all for that.
Now, we didn't make any preparations at all for that.
Crying to me, and I'm not having that.
This is a sad story. It sucks. Blah, blah, blah. Everybody talks about these sob stories in the manosphere. It really does suck. Don't get me wrong. But too much of these stories and too much coddling men, and it's like fear tactics. Oh, scare men away from marriage because women are the big bad evil and men can't handle them. It's a bunch of bullshit going on right now. It's too much insulating and just protecting men in a way where it's like, come on, man. Like, we get it. This story is fucked up, but when you see the comments and you see the people talking behind this story, this goes into the feminization of men, because all we hear for on the men's side is how evil the women are and feel sorry for these men, and oh, men are feeling sad nowadays because they're tricked into this X, Y, and Z, and too much of this bullshit being spoken about on YouTube right now. So the conversation today is, are black men becoming too feminine? And we're going to get into the Jimmy Butler reaction. We're also going to get into a Bandman Kevo take, but feminine is just having qualities or an appearance traditionally associated with women. And for the most part, I would say no. But I'm saying for the most part, no. But there is a lot of feminine bullshit going on. There's nowadays niggas have fingernails painted, and they have like black fingernail painting, and they say, oh yeah, rock stars used to do this bullshit. But really and truly, are you a rock star? Nah. But you have your fingernails painted. It's feminine. There's a lot of that shit. Not in the activity. Somewhat in the behavior sometimes. We're going to get into some videos and the reactions here. The appearance, absolutely so. When we have men wearing fake hair, Jimmy Butler saying he's wearing his fake dreads and he doesn't give a fuck, chest out. You ask him about it, he's like,
we don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
But what it actually is appearance traditionally associated with women. It's like weave. It's not for men.
Everybody's watching this, they can learn from my mistake. I hope they do.
Mama, shorty got me all the way up. So let me explain to y'all. Let me explain to y'all the story. I flew this way from Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Been talking to her on Instagram for months. You feel me? I done spent damn near 5 G's on this. She talking about she don't want nobody touching her. Man, you got me up. You mean, well, you can leave. First of all, hold up. First she talking about she don't even fly Spirit, right? Then talking about she don't fly Spirit. No. Okay, so I get her Delta. That's damn near $600-700 last minute, right?
Okay.
So plus her bags, check-in, all that shit. We go get her the Uber, all that shit. Then I'm damn near at 2 G's already. So we get here. First night, I'm being a whole gentleman. I've been a whole gentleman. Have you not? Have I not been a gentleman to you though? Have I not did anything? But you should have knew what it was if I flew you out here though.
I don't want.
Why come out here then?
What do you mean?
So y'all, this is the Instagram model. You know what? I ain't gonna be no petty ass. Put your name on there
You
like
are being
that.
petty because you're recording me.
Okay, so why the would you come halfway across the country knowing you didn't want to on that?
You though.
I ain't say you did. You know what it was though. You knew what it was.
You want to spend money.
I spent 5 G's on you. What you talking about?
That's what you
5 G's.
You want.
What you talking about? So look, she did. Oh, let me talk. Shut up. Then we about to go eat, right? So Shawty told me she hungry. So Shawty, call him. Pack all this shit. I'll help you leave. Pack all this bum up. Pack all this shit. Pack all that shit up. It's not even about it's really about the money because it ain't about nothing. You feel me? It ain't about nothing. So listen, we get off the fight. Let me tell the story. We get off the fight.
Okay.
So I'm like, we went back to the room. She's like, I'm hungry. I'm like, all right, well, let's go to a little restaurant or something. You know, I'm trying to get her something to eat. She's like, oh, no, I only eat the best. I want some crab legs. That's another. So we go to the restaurant. I spent down there ordering steak, motherfucking crab legs. I'm buying all that shit, though, being a pure gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Being a real. So I spent damn near 5 G's on this story.
Because this.
Who you want to? You can leave.
Yes, I'm
You can go. Yes, I'll help you. Pack this shit up. You can get the all out. Get all your shit. Pack all it. It's already packed.
Yeah,
Yes. Tell him how much money I spent, though. Tell him how much money I spent. I can get some. It ain't enough for me to call. I got another coming through. I got another coming through. So you can leave. You can get the out. Get your shit. Get your shit. Been here 2 days. 2 days.
Hold on, it gets worse. But once again, folks,
crying to me and I'm not having that.
all right, once again, feminine, having qualities or an appearance traditionally associated with women. This is female activity. This is female qualities right here. Yeah, you paid for her flight. Yeah, you flew her out. Usually it's implied when girls are getting flown out. The activities are, we already know what's implied. But you're coming to social media crying to people talking about, oh, look at this girl. She's finessing me out of the money. Look how much I spent. That's your problem. That's your fault. You should have been more decisive with your decision making, and you have to be accountable for your decision making ultimately because you spent a bag on someone that was clearly not interested in you. You got finessed.
They're the rules. Crying to me and I'm not having that.
Once again, feminine qualities.
I got another coming through, so you can leave. You can get the out. Get your shit. Get your shit. Been here 2 days. 2 days.
Get security. I want this man out of my sight here. Get him out of here. He's got no place in here. Get rid of him. Okay.
Gay.
Y'all experiencing audio chippiness? I don't know what the fuck's going on, but this shit's kind of chipping in and out. Whoa! Hold on, y'all. Let me run some tests real quick.
Hell no! Trash ass nigga.
Yep. It's not quite smooth.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
All right, that sounded a little bit better.
What?
Audio, I don't know about that, man.
Stop the cap.
All right, that sounds smooth. All right, let's get it. Oh, I didn't even do the breakdown to this. I don't know what type of fuckery this is. This guy's on IG, he's on Twitter doing all these spontaneous dances for clout everywhere. He has extensions in his hair, feminine behavior. I don't know what type of, this is some bullshit. So when women are complaining about feminine men, there's a lot of examples in media, in social media. I don't see it so much in person. I don't think it's a thing that's a general problem, but it's apparent in media, especially the things that they propagate on like TV, national syndicated television. Even in YouTube commercials, the type of shit's pushed in the YouTube commercials. It's like the zest, the absolute zest.
Oh no, let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me want to pour me, nigga.
Emotional damage.
Give me your gun. Give me your gun. Give me your gun.
World Star!
Nashville, Tennessee, I have arrived. I'm here. The country music capital. Y'all be on the lookout for these dreads. Whether you like it or not. Espresso martini. It's the only way to do it. When you're in Colombia and you're drinking coffee, come on now. Look for the dreads. Quito, Ecuador. Woo! And Canta aquí. I'll be back. I'll be back. What he said.
All right, so Jimmy Butler doesn't care. Doesn't care what people think. He has his dreads, the fake hair. Feminine or not, people roasting him online. They don't give a shit. He clearly doesn't give a fuck. Now, there's a gray area with this because the line of feminine men has been pushed a lot. The line has been moving. It's been a moving line. Back in the 90s, it was zesty to have both of your ears pierced. Very normal nowadays. Back in the 90s, I don't even know if you could, like, my hair is dyed. This is a dyed color. You know what I mean? This would be probably considered zesty or feminine back in the days. I don't do the extension shit, but nowadays we have niggas going bald and doing bald surgeries, wearing bald toupee, like the toupees, the fake hairs with the fake lineups and shit. And then you have niggas doing the Beijing and the coloring in. So where is the line of just trying to look good, just trying to improve your appearance, or when does it become feminine? I think it becomes feminine when you're doing hair extensions. No offense to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is one of the realest niggas in the NBA, but the hair extension shit, it would be considered that. Hair extensions and weaving, that's feminine. Unless you're doing a movie role like Thor, you got to call it how you see it. Fetty Wap was guilty of this shit. But it's beyond appearance because niggas is painting their fingernails. That's definitely feminine behavior and feminine appearance. But you don't want to be like in activities. Black men are definitely not becoming too feminine in activities and occupation. Definitely not in that regard. But some of the things we see in the media, some of the things we see in the rappers that is being pushed, Young Thug in a dress, all sorts of weird fuck shit, definitely on the feminine side. And we have to be accountable for that and correct that along the line somewhere. Let's get into this next reaction. We have Bandman Kevo. Bandman Kevo had an allegedly a BBL. Allegedly. But pause, son. That's ultra zest. But he did have liposurgery or liposuction. Wow. Let's listen to what Bandman Kevo has to say in regard to that, and we have some other things he's commenting about. But he's definitely. Let's get into this.
Gotta ask you about the fucking because this is one of the reasons why I did want to sit down with you again.
Yeah.
I remember hearing you on Clubhouse and you were explaining that you got your body done.
Yeah.
And by the way, you actually posted some pictures. And I was.
This is what I'm talking about. Grown men talking to other men about getting their body done. Not working out, not exercising, not building a body, getting your body done. That's feminine behavior right there. 100%. This is not normal shit. This is not the larger population. This is not majority of black men. This is black men in entertainment. We're seeing a lot of zest. We're seeing too much feminine shit, borderline zest. Let's get it.
I was like, damn, Kevo is blowing up the spot of all these rappers that are actually doing it.
Yeah.
Like you were so transparent with it.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I think that's why people got on you so crazy. Because I know 5 rappers who done got the whole. I know some of them who went like 3-4 times.
No, for sure. I mean, like I did it because, like I said, I was a little bigger, but I couldn't lose my like lower part. It was like kind of saggy a little bit, and I was just like, damn, like I was working out with a guy, or whatever, and he was just like, man, you know, all the bodybuilders and everybody do this, and this. And I was like, give me the information, what I got to do. So I hollered at my doctor, and he was like, man, I can have you perfect. Like,
you're working out with a personal trainer, and the personal trainer recommends plastic surgery, cosmetic surgery.
And he was just like, man, you know, all the bodybuilders and all. It was my like lower part. It was like kind of saggy a little bit. And I was just like, damn, like I was working out with a guy, or whatever, and he was just like, man, you know, all the bodybuilders and everybody do this, and this. And I was like, give me the information, what I got to do. So I hollered at my doctor, and he was like, man, I can have you perfect, like the perfect stomach, the perfect.
Wait, you're regular doctor, or you went to like
like you know, like plastic surgeon.
Yo, Batman Kevo sounds like a whole bitch right now. I'm not even gonna lie. This sounds like a regular Instagram thought. That's what he sounds like, my nigga. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all. What is this shit? This is how Instagram girls talk. Like, what's going on?
I gotta do. So I hollered at my doctor, and he was like,
hollered at your doctor.
Perfect, like the perfect stomach, the perfect.
Wait, you're regular doctor, or you went to like
you know, like
plastic
surgeon. He was like, I can have you perfect. He was like, man, you'll look like basically.
When he says my doctor, but it's a plastic surgeon, no, that's not your regular doctor. It couldn't be. You had to go to a specialist and a plastic surgeon to get this work done.
He showed me how my body will look.
You look like the Hulk right now.
That's what I'm saying, like perfect. Like, so he's like only thing.
But it's aesthetic. It's not functional. So if you're gonna look like the Hulk, you're gonna have all this strength, but it's not functional strength. You can't actually do anything with it. It's all aesthetic.
You got to do is you got to work out hard though, because I can give you abs, but you would just have abs with like a flimsy body. But so I go hard in the gym like every day, sometimes twice a day.
So all right, so let's bring it back because you know.
Stop it. Get some help.
So if you go hard in the gym twice every day, why would you need to do plastic surgery to make your body look a certain way when it's going to retain a certain amount of strength and be that way anyway if you go to the gym? You're going to get those results if you go to the gym long enough. You want that instant gratification. That sounds like a feminine quality to me. No disrespect to women, but you know what I mean?
even while I was talking to Charleston White and some of the people who don't like you,
Yeah.
they have termed what you've done as a BBL.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just went in it, and my understanding of a BBL is short for Brazilian Butler.
Yeah, but if a male, so-called, the new 2022 term is if a guy gets his body done, it's a BBL. But a lot of fans is like, hold on, did Ben McCall get a BBL?
I heard a new term though, 360 lipo. I don't know what that is.
No. 360 lipo is basically, okay, that's kind of what I got a little bit. You know what I mean?
Explain it.
So basically, they're gonna do your stomach or whatever. I already hit abs because I've been working out, so I didn't need to do no ab etching. And once they do the front of your stomach, then they're going to do the back of your stomach too.
He said he already had abs because he was already working out, but he said the main reason why he wanted to go in the first place was because he had this lower pudge that he couldn't get rid of. So hold on, let me hear that one more time to make sure I heard what I heard.
Do your stomach or whatever. I already hit abs because I've been working out, so I didn't need to do no ab etching. And once they do the front of your stomach, then they're going to do the back of your stomach too. You know what I mean?
What are they doing?
They're taking the fat. They're taking the fat out of. They're taking the fat out of your body. You know what I mean? Like so let's say if you got a big
it's a
stomach.
regular lipo. They suck it out, put it in some container.
Yeah. So let's say if you holding 10 pounds in your stomach, they're going to take that whole 10 pounds out of your stomach.
Is there a limit to how much they can take out?
It is, but you know, you might be cool with the doctor. You know what I mean? So they supposed to take out a certain amount, but you know, if you depending on who you is, they might take out a little.
Hold up, y'all. This is malfunctioning like a motherfucker. What the hell is going on here?
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
It shows y'all participating in the chat in the live video, but not in the actual live chat. What kind of sabotage?
What?
All right, let's get back into this.
The more.
How much did you get?
I forgot. I ain't even gonna lie, but it was a lot. You feel me?
Were you nervous? Like,
yeah, of course.
One of the reasons why, and not like, you know, I've ever really thought about like surgery per se, but like knowing what happens in the industry, obviously it's very commonplace that women get their body done.
Yeah.
But I do know a lot of rappers, right, that they'll get lipo, right? I've just always been scared of any procedure because I'm thinking, isn't that how Kanye mom died?
Yep. It is.
I don't know.
Like,
it is.
I know the whole story on that. So she was doing some stuff to her breast, I believe, and she was doing some lipo, and those complications.
You can't do. You don't supposed to do both of them.
And apparently, it was in another country as well, and like, you know, those complications with the anesthesia.
Yeah, exactly. So I be getting a lot of girls' bodies done type shit in Miami. So I noticed that they like if they're gonna go get their lipo done, or they be in a BBL.
Well, you'll do that as like a gift.
Yeah, type shit. You know what I mean?
Nigga, man.
So
I remember covering a story where there was a few middle-aged women, 50 plus, one in her late 40s. They both got BBLs. They both died. I spoke about this, and women were trying to give me backlash. Like, oh, my God, what do you mean they shouldn't be getting a BBL? They shouldn't try to look nice. And I'm like, you're competing at 40. Hang it up, Gigi. We don't want to see that shit anymore. What are you doing? There's complications. People are losing their life, and you're trying to hit the market and trying to compare and trying to compete with these younger girls.
We don't care. Let me tell you. We don't care. I'm pissed off. Get it together. Y'all look like trash.
Let's say if they go get their stomach done, they don't supposed to get the titties done at the same time. But if you go overseas, they'll do it. But the risk goes up of dying. You get what I'm saying? They'll take out as much fat as you want overseas.
Yeah, I listen, don't ask me why I started doing research. Well, really, I was watching some Kanye doc and I really started researching. I'm like, how safe is it? Or maybe it wasn't safe back then when she did it, because everybody does it now. And they actually read that a lipo.
You know what? He covers a lot of stories, so maybe he was doing research to be more informed, but I think he was probably looking for it personally.
Liposuction is
Who knows,
pretty
though?
much one of the safest invasive
That's what I
surgery.
heard. That's what I did my. I was scared as hell.
So you were
Hell yeah, I was scared.
Did you go back and forth on thinking about it?
I might die. Like, I was thinking about a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, damn. Like, it was like, even when I laid down on the bed, I'm like, damn. When they was putting me to sleep, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean?
Who did you had like people with you? Though,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, for sure. So
right?
I was just like, damn. Then when I woke up, my stomach was like still like kind of big, but I seen like my abs and shit. You know what I mean? Because like
Did you feel pain?
No, I didn't feel no pain because I paid for a 92 hour to feel no pain for 92 hours.
What the fuck is
that? It was
that?
weird. I ain't feel shit for 92 hours. So
like did you feel numb or?
Yeah, just basically numb. You can walk. As soon as you get done, you can get right up and walk like ain't nothing happened.
Yo, Miami Airport is just such a sight. Like we've seen it a couple times, right? Like when we're going through, is the people who come to Miami to get their body done.
Yeah,
they're all in wheelchairs, and like, I guess they can't really sit right. Like it's kind of crazy.
But you know what's crazy, bro?
If y'all haven't seen it by now, y'all need to see women like pictures after the BBLs, and you have to hear stories and testimonials from women that had BBLs. Like, I'm not hating on BBLs for young women that want to get BBLs. Do your thing, but it is a very dangerous practice. And the surgery, the recovery is horrible. Like you said, you're in wheelchairs.
You're done.
It's not pretty. The recovery, that is.
I'm telling you, a lot of people got their bodies done. Like a lot of these fitness girls and guys, their bodies, man, trust me, bro. I wasn't gonna do it until I started getting with different trainers, and they just like, man, we're gonna get lipo, bro. And I'm just like, for real? I'm like, man, trust me.
Influenced by trainers to get lipo. As a grown-ass man, you couldn't make that decision for yourself to say, fuck that shit, I'm gonna work for the body I want. You're in the gym twice a day anyway. What do you mean, son? Come on, man.
Just like a woman.
Yeah, see this chippiness? I knew this shit. Yo, I should have restarted this show from time. I knew this shit was chippy. No one said anything in the comments, so I kept it going, but.
Just like a woman.
All right, there we go. There we go. Let's get it.
Man, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, that's all. Like, because they was like, you got money. Like, you can be perfect. You can be better than me. And da. And I'm like, what? You did it? I'm like, man, I ain't gonna say I did it, but I did it. Type shit. People have to understand this. You still, like, I look the way I look great. I got posted and I showed my body how I look, my nice chest, my nice arms. I work out a lot. Like, I'm talking about crazy. You know what I mean?
Steroids are the same thing?
Steroids will be like taking a shot and all. I mean, that's scary. Now that's more scary than lipo to me. I wouldn't do it because it's like, if you taking steroids, you damn near probably have a heart attack or something.
Yo,
you got a better chance. It's worse than lipo. Put it like that.
Yo, I seen Fun Flex post a picture or a video of it, and they had this long rod inside of his skin, and I was like, yo, this seems
it's scary,
bro.
It seems scary, bro. When I watched this video, I got on YouTube for probably about 2 weeks.
Okay. So you went down the rabbit hole.
Hell.
Yeah, you went down the rabbit hole.
Damn, bro, I don't know. And you know, you count down 4 days, 3 days.
How much that shit cost?
Literally, I paid.
Well, you probably got a deluxe.
$14,000 for I wanted my front because I got some of my chest. My chest was a little fat, like, you know what I mean. I got some of the fat.
Got to get the man boobs out of here.
Chest was all sagging low. You know what I'm saying? I wanted my shit nice, bro. You feel me? So I did the $14,000 for the front, and then my back, it was like kind of weird. So I wanted when you working out, you want your muscles to show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I had it like, I'm telling the trainer, like, man, when we work out, we work these areas, but the shit not showing. So like, man, when they lipo, make sure they lipo this part type shit, so it can stick out type shit. So that's why.
Yeah, it's still a little chippy, right? Intro says he talked like a homosexual, no cap. It's facts. It's facts. He doesn't have like the feminine aesthetic. Like he doesn't have fake extensions and colored nails and shit, but he sounds like a whole bitch. At the end of the day, he's still doing female procedures. He's still looking at things from a feminine perspective. Like, put the work into your body and live with the results. All this bullshit. I want this, and it's not reaching this. That sounds like a girl that works on her appearance all day, every day, and she's like, shit, I'm not getting the ass that I want. I want a BBL. And it's like, we live with that. It's alright. It's different. It's a woman. As a grown-ass man, nigga, what the fuck are you doing? Trying to compete with the women out here. This shit is mad zesty. But I'm going to restart this. We're going to do part 2 of this show. I don't like the fact that this shit was chippy in the first place. I'm going to do a restart to the system. We're going to continue this where we left off. Part 2. So when you step into part 2, make sure you see part 1 if you haven't seen part 1. Hopefully it's not chippy when it actually renders as a file after the live stream is done. But we stepping into part 2 right now. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. It'll literally take 5 minutes, so make sure you're up on it. We out. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you join the next chat. Yeah.